Four can play this game. Whew. You are so sweet. I'm hungry for dessert.
Hi, Renee.
I'm glad to see you two reconnecting, and I like appetizers, but if you're going for the main course, you better get a room.
That was delicious. And thank you for the tip about the motel.
Oh, no problem. I'll be right back with you. Change.
No. Change is for you.
Hey, that's way more than 15%.
All the rest is for the friendly conversation.
Oh, well, that's really nice. Thank you.
That man likes you. Are you gonna let him just walk out of here? Hi, Blair.
You singing tonight?
Why?
No reason, just thought I'd ask.
Any word about Tommy? His name is Tommy. Look, man. This place, where we are right now, it's not exactly the kind of place Mommy would ordinarily take you to, right? But the thing is that these people, they are really nice people. They are. Just like Harvey, right? He's great. And he's a very good friend of Uncle Eric.
This woman?
Hard to say. After all, tonight's Halloween. No one's who they appear to be. Not even you, Colonel.
Agent. Maybe we'll have a little look around.
So, you're positive that Warren said she's headed for Decatur?
That's where the feds are heading, so we're assuming.
Yeah. That's right. Well, by the time we get there, she'll be gone.
Who do you think you're calling?
My people, see if they have in contact.
No, you're not.
And just how would you suggest that I keep him here? Stun gun or restraints?
Oh, come on, Vicky. You have a little experience, I'm sure. You must have a bag of tricks.
A bag of tricks? Honey, I'm an adult, okay? I'm an older adult. I can't pass him a note in study hall.
Do you always wrap yourself in sisterhood when you're scared?
Scared?
Scared. Look, it's fine to be choosy if you at least go into the store. I'm not saying pick out curtains with the guy. I'm saying heat up his coffee, talk about the Cowboys.
But I don't even know this man.
And it's gonna stay like that if you don't... All right, I'll back off.
Thank you.
Only if you answer one question for me, though. Honestly, simple question.
Nothing is simple with you.
Did you notice his eyes?
No.
I said honest answer.
Blue? Really blue?
So you noticed that, huh? Did you also notice that he's really good looking and he's the perfect age? And what else do you need to know?
They could be contact.
Oh, Vicky, I don't get you.
Why are you pushing me at Charlie? I mean, handsome guys come in here all the time. I don't see you making any overtures.
That's because of Shane.
Shane? I always assumed you had a boyfriend.
Oh, no, not me.
Why not?
Because when I realized I would be raising Shane alone, I made a promise to him. I told him he'd always be first with me, and I just don't want to put him through having a new uncle every 3 months.
Even if you could find happiness for yourself?
I'm okay, I'm fine. But if Shane were all grown up and a man like Charlie came along, honey, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you.
No, Chris and I, we're not reconnecting.
You could have fooled me.
No, she's right, Renee. We're just friends.
Ah, just friends. Well, whatever you want to call it, please don't do it in my restaurant, okay?
They started it.
Started what?
You didn't see him when you were walking in? He was practically removing her tonsils with his tongue.
Natalie, Jared is a gentleman. I don't think that he would act like that, especially in my restaurant.
Oh, hi there, boys. So glad y'all came in costume. I just love a man in black. Now tell me, are you supposed to be Mr. Jones or Mr. Smith?
Ma'am.
And polite. I just may have to keep you forever. Have a seat. Show's just about to start, and I can tell that you boys definitely need cocktails. Isn't that right?
Hi, I'm Clarence, a friend of Harvey's. But don't say anything, don't look around. Just pick up your boy and come with me.
Please keep your hands off me, ma'am.
Oh, come on, baby. Don't be shy. Give us a little sugar.
We're federal agents.
Woo! Tie me up, tie me down.
Have you seen this woman?
This your wife? Because I know I could make you forget all about her.
Just because we sympathized with Michael and Marcy.
Sympathize, I think it was more than that. You dug up as much nasty dirt as you could possibly find on Todd, and you fed it to Michael and Marcy's attorney.
And the court still ruled in Todd's favor. Can we get past this?
She ran off with Todd's son. He may never see him again.
That's not Rex's fault.
Really? If Marcy's so-called friends had just told her that it was her responsibility to hand over the baby to the father, I think there's a pretty good chance she might not have run away. What do you think?
Well, that's not fair. Nobody could have predicted what she'd do.
Rex thinks of Tommy as his godson. Can't you understand that, Blair?
You and Todd just expected Marcy to turn on a dime and hand over the only child she'll ever have.
Marcy had her day in court, Rex, and she lost. I think there's a big possibility she knew something was going to happen, and that was after Todd offered to share custody with her, and she turned him down flat. Now, she didn't get the decision that she wanted. She steals Todd's son and runs off with him.
I know that it is hard to not know where they are.
Oh, like you really care what's hard for me and Todd. You know, Adriana, we're flesh and we're blood, and you sided with the enemy.
Blair, it is not that simple, and you know it.
Really?
The McBains are good people, and their lives have been ruined. Marcy's on the run. Michael's been arrested.
When was Michael arrested?
This morning.
They charged him with perjury.
So, you're saying Michael is here in Landview?
Yeah, as far as I know. I mean, I know he made bail, but he's not going anywhere. Why? What's wrong with that?
May I have my phone back, please, Chuck?
Why, so you can blow the one lead that we got?
I'm not gonna blow anything.
I told you we nearly got locked up back there that I was calling the shots.
Oh, yeah. Here we are, just crawling down the highway.
We're making good time.
Listen, the feds are headed for Decatur. What's the harm in finding out if they're there yet?
Because when your guys show up, Ramsey's gonna know we have a pipeline into his organization. Warren could lose his job.
I don't give a rat's ass about Warren.
We lose Warren, we lose our source. Hey, you try that again. I swear I'm gonna push you out of this car.
Just give me my phone.
You want the phone? I mean, do you really want it?
Yes.
Next time it's going out the window. and I shoot you.
One Life to Live on ABC, brought to you by new Centrum Silver, working better together from A to Zinc.
That's the third call he's gotten in a row. Don't you wonder what's going on?
No, I put my curiosity about men on the shelf.
Why?
I had a husband who died very young. Way too soon, just like yours.
Oh, Vicky, I'm so sorry.
And so after that, I took my heart and I put it in bubble wrap for a while. Sort of give it a rest, you know, for a lot of reasons.
There hasn't been anybody?
Well, I made one sort of attempt, but that didn't end very well.
What would it take to get you back up on the horse?
The right man, I guess. I don't know.
And who's he?
I don't know. I mean, he'd have to be somebody who had his own life and who would be perfectly comfortable with me having my own life. I'm not about to get involved with somebody who would expect me to ask permission. And it would have to be somebody who loved children and had a sense of humor. And wouldn't hurt if he had a great laugh.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I rest my case.
I'm sorry she went off on you like that.
She probably thinks I deserve it.
Well, you didn't.
Her loyalty to Todd is a little hard to take.
Well, it's not like their marriage is for real. And I still think Tommy would be better off with Michael and Marcy.
Did you know that Todd offered to share custody?
Michael said that he offered it right before the judge made his decision. So I'm sure it's probably just panic mode. Even if Marcy would have taken it, who knows how long it would have lasted. Or if it would have been good for Tommy.
Still, I can understand why Blair's so angry.
Hey, what you're feeling right now, all this guilt, you know as well as I do, it's not because we got caught between family and friends. It's because we knew Tommy was Todd's and we didn't tell anybody.
It's not guilt, Rex. I'm scared. Michael was arrested for lying about Tommy.
On the witness stand. We didn't do that. Now, nobody except John, Michael, and Marcy knows what I know. So, when Tommy's finally home, she'll get over this.
Unless she finds out the truth, and then she'll kill us.
She'll be mad.
No. She'll kill us.
Todd, I told you to call me, all right? Yeah, and you actually could have mentioned that Michael was stuck here in Landview. God only knows what you and John are doing to each other. Now listen, I'm gonna call you back, and please do not put me back to voicemail.
Yeah, you give it your best shot. You ought to work flat-foot. Jeez, I thought they taught cops how to drive.
Yeah, this is John McBain. I'm in a high-speed pursuit down the highway.
You're now officially annoying me.
Oh, some road trip this is. I'm hungry. Got no decent food. No satellite radio. Not very good conversation. You won't talk to me.
Oh, I got something I want to say.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
You know what your problem is? You're not bright. You know, you can't see past you. Don't answer that.
No, it's just Blair.
Don't say it.
Todd?
Yep.
Why didn't you answer before?
I was in the middle of something.
Are you okay? I heard about Michael being arrested.
Oh, yes, I know about that, too. Turns out perjury's illegal.
So you're alone with John, huh? How's that going?
Oh, it's peachy. You know, we're bonding. He threatened to shoot me.
Well, maybe you deserve it.
No, I didn't do anything. I just...
Hey, Blair, how you doing? You want to know what he did? I'll tell you. Vicky, I thought you said this motel was right across the street.
Yeah, it is. Oh, you can't see it from here. I'll show you where it is. Hey, Noelle. Hi, Shane.
Becky. Gigi, I went over to your place to borrow some brown sugar so I could make my gooey butter bars, and look what I found.
Shane Morosco. Have you been fighting? When I get you home, I'm gonna wear you out.
It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You tell me who gave you that eye, and I'll give them a taste of their own medicine.
I can't believe that you think Jared Banks is a gentleman.
It's not gonna happen again. I promise. No more tonsil hockey in the dining room.
That has to go for them, too.
I'll speak to them. Hey, that looks good.
It's delicious.
Sarah told me the food was good here, and she was right. This is a wonderful restaurant, Mrs. Buchanan.
Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying your evening, and I'm sorry if there have been any disturbances.
Disturbance?
Natalie and Christian felt there was something that they were concerned about with you and Sarah.
They're just jealous.
Jealous.
Well, we got the last piece of tiramisu.
Ah, Natalie seemed to think it was a little more involved than that.
I can't imagine what would be bothering her.
Well, Natalie sometimes makes mistakes, but she can be very charming once you get to know her.
Yes, I'm sure that's true of all the Buchanans. But you, Mrs. Buchanan, you are my favorite.
Oh, no. Don't you hear that, Sarah? He couldn't wait to see you tonight.
That's good to know.
Asa was particularly fond of Sarah.
I don't doubt it.
Oh, I almost forgot. You left, and I didn't give you keys to the mansion.
Ah, well, thank you. Do I have a curfew?
It's up to you. It's going to be a lot of fun having you around. Enjoy your evening.
So, we're already on to dessert, and in all this time you didn't mention you moved into my great-grandfather's mansion? What did he say?
Not a lot. I'd like a word with you.
You and me?
Now. I'm very fond of Jared Banks.
Yeah, I know.
No, let me finish. And I know that he's ambitious, but he's also very charming and very, very bright. And I think that he would be a great asset at Buchanan Enterprises. So I would like you to consider rehiring him. If not for me, do it for Asa. In his memory.
John, I'm sure Todd was just trying to help.
What he's trying is my patience. You tell this jackass that you married that I have as much at stake as he does. Here.
Look, John, I know he's...
He's what?
Todd?
Yes, Blair, please continue. I'd like to hear your half of the conversation.
I just asked him how to make it a little easier for both of you.
Well, that's sweet, but I'm not here to lighten his load. You kept me from my son when I first found out. And you helped him. Gave him a reason to lock me up. If you hadn't done that, none of this would have happened.
Well, it did, and here we are. So is there any way that we can make any of this easier?
Well, let me think. I don't know. I guess I could wrestle him for his gun and shoot him and then take his car.
How about this? The next town you pass by, you and John, you say your goodbyes, you rent a car, and you call your own PIs, okay?
And let him get to his sister-in-law before I do? No, I don't think so. He'll let her go.
My other concern is we all get out of this in one piece.
And my concern is that your sister-in-law rots in hell.
Bill Manning is a pretty deserted stretch of road. If I leave you out here, they'll never find you.
Clarence, come on. There has to be a back door, a fire escape, something.
Child, this is the FBI. They have agents back, front, and center. You go out of this building and they will grab you.
No, I cannot stay here, Clarence. I can't.
Don't you worry. Harvey will never give you up.
Yeah? Well, where is he? Because I don't see him out there.
Now tell me, who is this creature? No. Let me guess. She's a spy.
You see that gorgeous thing out there talking to the man in black?
No way.
The boy really cleans up. Ain't he something?
She's a spy, isn't she?
Never mind who she is. Have you ever seen her?
Oh, forget about her, baby. I'm all the woman you'll ever need. Oh, Zorro!
Yes, ma'am, right here.
Get these boys a drink. On me.
Ma'am, we're on duty.
So why don't you go home, change into something a little more comfortable, and pick me up after the show?
Do you know a man named Harvey DeWitt?
Oh, yes, honey, indeed I do. Intimately.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
Noelle, could you please cover my station so Shane and I can talk? For sure. What happened?
Everybody was talking about what they were going to be for Halloween.
Yeah?
Tyler Wilcox. He said...
Go on.
He said I should go as a little bastard. I told him to shut his mouth, but then he and his friends ganged up on me.
First of all, what he said is not what you want.
He said it's because I don't have a dad.
Your daddy's dead.
I said that.
And he was one of the finest men who ever drew breath. Did you tell Tyler that your daddy was a Navy SEAL who could beat the daylights out of Tyler Wilcox's daddy any day of the week, and that he died before you were born because he was on a top secret mission for the government?
I didn't have time.
He was a hero, Shane, and you are a hero's son. And if Tyler Wilcox says anything to you ever again, I will drive over to his house and grab his mama by the hair of her head and teach her and her boy some manners.
You think he's gonna be all right sleeping in the basket?
Nothing softer than a bed of beat-up button-downs, and nothing cuter than a little boy fast asleep.
You think Harvey's gonna be able to get rid of the FBI?
If anybody can drive away a man with a job, it's Harvey.
That may be true. But we need a plan B clearance.
What is your relationship to Mr. Harvey DeWitt?
Personal. Very personal. It's me. Or rather, I'm him. Until showtime, of course.
Ah, so you're an actor.
I'm a personality, an entertainer.
Have you ever seen this woman?
No. Wouldn't know her if I sat on her.
Maybe you can explain why her brother, Eric Walsh, called you twice just the other day.
Todd, listen, you're scaring me. What is going on?
Oh, nothing. John's just trying to impress me with how slow he can drive.
Where are you now?
Just outside Atlanta, I think. You got a tip that Marcy's in Decatur.
Oh, what's wrong with you? No one's supposed to know that.
No, it's all...
Only Blair?
That's not what I meant.
Next time I'm bringing a muzzle.
Next time?
Yeah.
Or are we going to make this an annual event? If we do, I'd like to get an air freshener. I smell like a wet dog. John smells like a wet dog, Blair.
This is not helping.
How are the kids?
They're scared. Jack's afraid it's going to end up like the last time you at the hospital with blood all over you.
Yeah, tell him Dad's fine.
I did. But he doesn't believe me. And Star just can't understand why you can't let the FBI handle all this, and she thinks that you're never coming back.
I don't want them upset.
Well, then come home, Todd. Tell John to drop you off at an airport.
No, I can't do that.
I know.
Just, tell the kids that I love them. Oh, and tell Jack that I took his decoder ring, and I'll give it back to him. And I put it in my shaving kit in the bathroom. You might want to go and find it in case he looks for it.
Got it.
Tell Star to go online and find me a pediatrician in Atlanta.
You think the kid's sick?
No. Marcy's a decent mother. I don't think she'd let anything happen to the kid. But I think it'll give Star something to do and make her feel like she's helping out. Hello, Blair. Yeah, it's dead.
Mountains. You're not gonna get a signal for a while.
Todd?
She looks upset. Todd must have said something.
Well, we couldn't have found Marcy and Tommy, or she'd look happy.
She wouldn't really kill us if she found out we've known all along. Seriously? Okay, but she's not going to find out, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Michael was arrested.
Yeah, and?
What if someone asks him if anyone else knew about Tommy, and he's under oath? What's he gonna do then?
Here, baby. Put this on that eye. It'll help keep the swelling down.
I thought so. You're babysitting. Who's taking care of the customers?
Vicky and I are handling it, Mo.
Mo, for heaven's sakes. Shane's been hurt.
All right. All right.
Does that guy ever come out of the kitchen in a good mood?
He could have the Texas Rangerettes back there with him, and that still wouldn't happen.
Hey, can I look? Ooh. You know, I couldn't help overhearing your conversation, and can I give you a little piece of advice? When this Tyler Wilcox guy tries to hit you again, just put your arms in front of your face, you know? Just like this, just then block the punch. See? And then while he's trying to hit you, you do your best to kick his legs out from under him. When he goes down, you take off.
You mean run?
Absolutely. Unless you think you can outfight them all.
Okay, so put your arms up to block the punches. Kick him down by hitting his legs, and then run. Got it.
You got it.
Thanks.
Piece of cake.
That's really nice of you to help him out.
Well, can't help myself. I'm a nice guy.
I know that you're missing Grandpa. We all are. But Jared Banks? I mean, yeah, he might be charming, I've heard. But what do you really know about him?
I know that he must be well-educated and experienced because you offered him a job.
Okay, yeah, all right, yeah, he's smart, but he's an operator. Okay, and I just don't want you to wake up one morning and realize that you've been had.
Natalie, I am grieving, but I am not a fool.
I didn't say that.
As long as Jared Banks shows me kindness and respect, which is all he has ever shown me, I am happy to be his friend and to have him as a guest in my home.
Excuse me?
Yes. He needed a place to stay, and I gave him a guest room.
He's staying at the mansion?
Easy, Natalie.
Did he tell you why he needed a place to stay?
Yes, he said he was staying with Jessica and Nash, and he didn't want to impose on them any longer.
He didn't want to impose. He told Jessica and Nash that he was moving in with them because he owned the place, because he bought out Antonio's share of the vineyard.
I don't see anything wrong with that. That is a good business venture.
He was trying to ruin their private lives. That's one of the reasons that I fired him. He is trying to worm his way into anything that's Buchanan.
He is an admirer of Ace's.
He didn't know him.
What Natalie's trying to say is that we don't trust him. He's been aggressive and not very nice to Natalie and Jessica and Nash.
What? Yeah, and now he's trying to go after Sarah.
Sarah doesn't seem to mind.
That's because she doesn't know him. And now he's gonna live with you and Dad in the mansion?
I don't think your father and I are in any grave danger. You obviously have issues with Jared Banks. I don't. As a matter of fact, I feel like Asa brought him to me so that I wouldn't feel so alone. He is a poor young man who's trying to find his way. Don't kick him when he's down.
I didn't say anything because I didn't think it was a big deal. But if me moving into the mansion makes you feel uncomfortable, then I will tell Renee to forget it. It wasn't my idea to begin with. She just got it in her head and there was no talking her out of it.
No, it's fine, I guess. I mean, you could learn a lot, and Renee could probably use the company.
You're right.
I've got to shut him down, like, now.
How are you gonna do that? Coming here was a terrible idea. Now you have Renee mad at you. How do you shut down a one-man band with a very happy crowd?
It's not going to go to trial.
How do you know that?
They've got Michael dead to rights. They've got the transcript from the custody hearing when he swore he didn't know, and about half a dozen witnesses when Marcy swore he did. They'll plead it out.
Better hope so, because if they get him on that stand...
But let's cross that bridge if we ever get to it. Focus on the fact that living together is a major success. Now, what do you say when we get home, we test out that new shower curtain I know you have stashed in the back of the closet?
You knew?
You're living with a PI now. Just try and keep a secret. I dare you. What do you want to drink?
Club soda. My stomach's a little funny.
Man, no funnier than that shower curtain.
At least it's not see-through.
We like see-through.
Come on. Todd, would you pick up, please? Just pick up.
Don't you want to call Mark? You didn't get to finish your kiss goodbye. Now, no obligatory phone call. Gee whiz, John. I don't know. I mean, I'm no dear Abby. Sounds to me like the honeymoon's over. Of course, maybe you're realizing that Marty's really not your girl, and you're secretly thankful to be on this road trip with me because you needed that time away from each other. You want to talk about it? Yeah. You don't blame me. It's humiliating. I mean, for all those weeks she spent with Miles. But I would think that she would just be drooling to take on a real man like you. Of course, maybe after you take off your badge and put your gun down, maybe all the glamour's gone. At the same time, perhaps absence has made her heart grow fonder. And perhaps when you return to Landview, she will be draped on your mailbox, waiting for your package. You don't want to talk about it, I'm sorry. Maybe there's some heavy metal music on the radio.
No, you know what? You want to talk? Let's talk. How about we start with your phony marriage to Blair?
That's Marcy? She sure doesn't look anything like Eric.
So you know Eric Walsh?
Oh, we're old friends. He called me a few days ago to talk. He's very worried about his sister.
Did he ask you to help him?
Honey, if that girl walked in here, I'd do whatever I could for her. I think it's a disgrace, taking her child away. But no, I haven't seen her.
I think you're lying.
And it's a free country.
Sure. And you don't mind if we take a look around?
Help yourself.
Thank you, ma'am.
Made this up by mistake. Be ashamed to waste it.
Thanks.
Pickles, ketchup, and the french fries are burnt just the way you like them. I stake my foot.
That's it, huh?
That's it. The Bull Sweets. What do you think?
Okay, well, check it out.
Okay. Oh, you know what? My shift is over. Give me a second. I'll get my bag and I'll walk you over. I have come to have a certain amount of influence with the owners since I moved in.
Don't doubt that for a minute. How are you folks doing? Good.
Good.
All right. You mind if I have a quick word with you? Yeah, of course. Excuse us.
Is something wrong here?
Well, perhaps. I'm afraid this was rejected.
Oh,
Sorry,
no problem.
sorry. Your money is no good here.
Oh, Mrs. Buchanan.
No. Put that away. Jared is my guest.
Oh, absolutely.
That was very sweet and absolutely unnecessary.
You're welcome.
He moved into Grandpa's house?
What can I say? Renee insisted. And wasn't it you who wanted me to give Jessica and hubby a little space?
Not like this.
Well, sorry, Sparky. You can't call all the shots.
You may think you've won this round.
Oh, no. I know I won. And so do you. That's why you're all on fire. And I don't think that ex of yours can quench the flame.
Get out of my face.
Or what? You'll kiss me?
Are you okay?
Like you care.
Look, I'm not the enemy, Blair. I'm just concerned. I saw you talking on the phone, and now you look upset. Was it Todd? Is he any closer to finding Tommy and Marcy?
It's none of your damn business, Rex.
And how long into my pregnancy would I start to show?
What's the matter, man? Nothing to say?
Blair and I got married because we love each other. The judge could see that, and that's why he awarded me custody. Bottom line is, I won. How many miles to Decatur?
Figure it's about half an hour away.
The sooner we get there, the sooner we get out of the godforsaken car.
When you're right, you're right.
Marcy is not here. As much as I would love to spend more time with you, our show is about to start.
What's back there?
The dressing room. And honey, you do not want to go back there.
Stay here.
Haven't you never heard a knocking?
Sorry, girls. These boys from the FBI just won't take no for an answer. They're looking for a missing woman.
Fugitive.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey, but you struck out. Ain't nobody here but us drag queens.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
Adriana, is there something you don't want to tell me?
I don't know if I can do this, Star. I don't know if I could be a part of your family.
Let's just find Marcy and Tommy before Ramsey does.
Watch weekdays on ABC and weeknights on Soap